Welcome back all, Laura here again. So I think at the end of my last video, freeing the blue dragon, I mentioned that we were going to go back to Kakariko. We had some things to do there. We got to talk to Impa again and do some other stuff. But I'm not quite ready to go there just yet. First, I did say it before, I just kind of forgot. But we're going to walk back here behind the shrine at the other side of the mountain here. There's some Korok seeds we're going to grab real quick. Not only that, we're going to fly down to an island area where there's more Korok seeds. There's 2 treasure chests, folks, with gold rupee each. So 600 rupees altogether right next to each other. There's also a blue Lynel there. Really good for KO credit. Not only that, he's got the most powerful bow we're going to have to date. He's going to have a mighty Lynel bow. And that one's going to be 20 times 3. Can't beat it. It is quite durable. All around a great weapon to have. So the trip down there is worth it just for the bow, to be honest with you. But there's other stuff down there too, like I mentioned, the rupees. And these Korok seeds. Here's one of them now. Now you can light some wood on fire and just wait for the ice to melt. But I'm just going to go ahead and put some of these fire arrows to good use. It should take 3 or 4 to get it melted. Actually, you can just use 3, get it down pretty small, and then the fire rod you have equipped will do the rest. You can shoot it if you want, but you don't have to. It's not going to take that long. Okay, just to show you on the map where we're at now, we are literally directly behind where the shrine was. Okay, and look downhill from here, you should see one more ice block like that. Oh yeah, and you have a new species of wildlife for you picture takers. You got the white doves down there. You might find some snow-coated wolves. You've also got the ice lizards, of course, which are specific to the snow regions. You know what, I'm not going to wait for this. There you go. Alright. Now we're going to fly downhill back around the other way, and just to show you on the map what we're doing now, we're going to go down here, and from your map you should be able to see a ring of rocks. Just a little circle of dots. Go ahead and pin that. That's where we're heading. And that'll be another quick Korok seed. And then we're going to fly down to that island area I was talking about. Now do be aware you might have some bat trouble in the area, some ice bats if it's nighttime for you. You might have some ice lizard trouble in the area as well. Speaking of which, I think I just found one. And I always shoot them in the tail. Not necessarily in this region, but in other regions. They'll be carrying Dragon Bone Moblin clubs, which of course we want. So if you don't want to light that thing on fire, just try to make it a habit of shooting those things in the tail. And that'll salvage the weapon. Okay, so here we are, Ring of Rocks. And as long as you got Xant's helmet on, you are unfreezable. Alright, missing rock is always in the direction in which it's missing from. This one's a little harder to locate, so you might want your yellow rune for this one. I think I just found it. Come on, Link, speed it up, brother. Alright, folks. So now from here, we're actually going to head kind of northeast bound. I'm just going to put a rough pin right about there. We don't have to be precise. It's just going to be a rough estimate of the direction we're going to be flying in. And once we get out over the ridge line here, we'll see it, more specifically where we're going. And if you get lucky, at nighttime, you might even see the blue dragon down here somewhere. And obviously, you want to take opportunity when it presents itself and get yourself a free dragon monster part out of him. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's appearing just yet. It might still be a little too early at night for me. But if you see him, take advantage, get your monster part. Oh yeah, and you can shoot the dragon in 4 different places. Meat of his body will be a scale. In his mouth, or anywhere in his snout really, will be a tooth or a fang. One of his feet or legs will be a claw. And anywhere on the horn will be a horn shard. Okay, so anyway, I said that was kind of a rough estimate. So there's a small island and kind of a great big looking island. That's actually a peninsula. We want the small island. There's 2 Korok seeds and a treasure chest out here. Okay, first things first, we're going to take care of the rock and the puzzle here. And I'll show you on the map about where we are. Looks like I was a little too far north with that pin, and now you know. That's about where we are on your maps. Okay, there's also a yellow flower here. Oh yeah, there's a treasure chest on the island. Buried. And of course, yellow flower. What are you doing, Link? Idiot. Alright, now we're going to head over toward that bigger island-looking thing, or more specifically, it's a peninsula. With that little stone structure up there, it's kind of hard to tell what it is from here, but... There's also a sunken treasure chest here, but it's just a large boomerang, and I could care less, so I'm just going to kind of ignore it. Go ahead and get your full stealth on, by the way. The Phantom Ganon armor, disguised bone attack up, just in case you see any crabs or anything here. Not only that, we're going to be sneaking up on that blue Lynel, and we don't want to alert him to our presence just yet. So walk, don't run. Treasure chest, gold rupee, gotta love it. Whoops. Okay, so I don't know if we'll be able to make out. Yes, we will. Alright, so you can probably hear the Lynel roaring by now, and unfortunately he just saw me. That really sucks. I was really hoping to be able to sneak up on him. Okay, well that didn't work out. So what we're going to do, if you've been following along with my walkthrough, you are very prepared for this moment. Go ahead and get yourself out your Forest Dweller's bow. That's your most powerful bow so far. Arm up, suit up, and eat up, folks. So for us, that's going to be Dragon Bow, Moblin Club. That's going to be Forest Dweller's bow. Good shield, good solid metal shield. Suit up means Ganon armor, disguised bone attack upset bonus. And eat up, of course, you're going to want your full up on your extra heart containers here. I think I have a 26er left. No, I do not. So 24 it is. And attack power. You want that multiplier working for you here. Alright folks, don't forget to save your game. Always save your game, just in case something goes really horribly wrong here. You can reload that save point and try again. Alright, let's do it. So run, jump, try to get as much airtime as possible. Right in the face. What we're doing is we're getting double damage. Not only that, this is going to stun him. I'm almost out of stamina here, stand by. This is going to stun him. He's going to fall down to the ground. And if you've been following along with my walkthrough, you can now freeze him with stasis. Spin attack, folks. Get as much swings in as you can. Stand back down here by his hind legs. and you might even smack him twice on every rotation. Either way, he's going to be dead before he comes out of it anyway. So like I said, if you've been following along with my walkthrough, you are very, very well prepared for that moment. Okay, I'm going to upgrade my Forest Dweller's bow at this point. Actually, scratch that. I'm going to get rid of that crappy Lynel bow. So, Mighty Lynel bow, 20 times 3. Gotta love it, baby. Okay, there's also going to be a Royal Broadsword level weapon down here. What can I get rid of? What can I get rid of? Yeah, I don't really need that anymore. There's also going to be a shield. Mighty Lynel shield. Okay, so new weaponry, new shields, new bows. Gotta love it. There's that sword, by the way. It's almost as durable as the Royal Broadsword. Pretty close. Okay, so now we're going to continue heading northbound. And there's going to be a... I can't remember, it's either a blue or a black Hinox. But either way, it's worth the trip. Because he's going to have a Royal Bow. And there's another big hardy radish out there anyway. So all in all, this was a nice little excursion. We got some KO credit building up for us. We got 2 gold rupees. We got a silver rupee. Go away. What else did we get? We got, what, 4, 5, 6, 7 Korok seeds or so? What else did we get? Yeah, we got all sorts of good stuff. Oh, and we got the weaponry from the blue Lynel, of course. Yep. In addition to all the KO credit. Alright, might as well get your Korok seed on the way through this tunnel here. Just for map reference, that's about where I had placed the pin in the first place. Okay, so just continue out through the tunnel here. Go ahead and get your stasis ready again so we can see what's going on here. Now, I don't like to use stasis to freeze these guys, because it seems like you get more swats in without stasis. So, since he's got 2 leg guards on, I'm going to do it like before, just stand at the toenails and swing away. Alright, save game, folks, because we took care of that Lynel. If you were successful, you don't want to lose out on all the good stuff you just got. Alright, and away we go. Huh, that broke it. Just the nick of time. So, Royal Bow and Royal Broadsword. Gotta love it. Alright. I really only want the roasted bass. Everything else is just riffraff. Alright, folks. Feel free to mark those on the map for future hunting purposes if you so desire. Just remember, every blood moon you can come back through here. You can actually just fly down from the mount and do a lot more aerial damage on that blue Lynel next time. For now, I'm going to warp back up to the mount. And we're going to fly down and do that to another Lynel, and I'll show you where that is here in just a moment. And there's another Hinox over there, I think a red, so it's not that great, but still a big boy, so good KO credit. For those of you who have ever played Hyrule Warriors, you know what I mean by KO credit. In Hyrule Warriors, the more stuff you kill, the more KOs you get, the more that little meter moves to your next level up. This game is no different. The more KOs and bad guys that you kill, the more KO credit you get, and that's how you progress through the ranks of enemies, and you get the better weapons, and the silver enemies, ultimately, which are going to drop the best of the best weapons and gemstones. Cash flow, baby. You can never have enough. You're going to be drowning in a sea of silver enemies before you know it. If you follow my advice, and you kill everything the game gives you, after every blood moon, you kind of go back through and do these hunts. You will be drowning in a sea of silver enemies before you know it. And that's a good thing. Very good thing. Okay, so right now we're flying out to the west of the Spring of Wisdom there, and we're going to go right over the Nidra snowfield. Blah, blah, blah. Can't talk. And we're heading over toward this little area right here where this gate is. So that's where I'm going to put my pin. So just go ahead and head that direction. Sooner or later you're going to come into view of the Lynel. Chances are you're going to need to consume some more stamina, because our flight path here is going to take a good chunk of it out of us. Okay, I don't know if I can see him just yet. I can get down here a little bit. Where are you at? He's here, I promise. There he is. I wasn't down low enough. Okay, so remember, as soon as you take that bow and arrow out, Link is going to keep going whatever direction he's traveling in. So always come in from a sideways angle just to get a little bit more time in the air. Just like that. And of course you want your Forest Dweller's bow once again, because this is only a red. He's not that much of a threat. Arm up, suit up, and eat up. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to use my Dragonbone Moblin Club for this guy. We'll just use a regular Royal Claymore. I still have attack power going for me and everything else. You know what? I am going to go ahead and put that gear on just in case I change my mind on my choice of weapon here. Oh, and I need to eat stamina. Stand by. I even said that, didn't I? I'm a genius. Okay, that gets me up pretty good. That stamina does sure go fast, doesn't it? That's what I like about the yellow. Oh, keep in mind, if you get a warning message saying that your bow's about to break, switch over. You do not want that bow to break while you're in the air, because it'll make you fall out of the sky. And I'm going to let it happen just to kind of demonstrate. See, my bow just broke and it made me fall out of the sky. So I just go ahead and stasis him. Stand over here by his hindquarters, because you'll get a double tap every time you rotate. And you should hear that in your game. You should hear like a da-da every time you come around if you're standing in the right spot. And I'm kind of curious to see if I'm getting bonuses on the Lynel bow yet. And we are. Booyah, baby! Alright, that's what we've been waiting for. Durability up on that Lynel bow. That's not the greatest bonus, but the fact that we're getting a bonus on a Lynel bow tells us we're getting ready to progress to the next stage of enemies. That is a very, very good thing, folks. Congratulations. If you've been following my advice, killing everything in your games, you are now there with me. You might even get attack power up on those or something like that, which would make that actually a pretty good bow. But just the fact that we're getting a bonus on that bow now is a very, very good thing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and kill this Hinox. Might as well grab our fish. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, never mind. I'm in full stealth. Yeah, screw it. I'll let them go. I just don't want to use my Dragonbone Moblin Clubs right now. I've been carrying this Royal Claymore around for a while. I had a feeling it was about to break soon anyway. Okay, so this was just a red Hinox here. Not the best. I mean, he always has crap weapons, but not bad for materials. Huh. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that either. Actually, I'll use it as a burner weapon for now. Alright, folks. I think that pretty much concludes our little excursion from Mount Lanayru. We knocked out, let's see, 2 Lynels, 1 red, 1 blue. We knocked out 2 Hinox, 1 blue, 1 red as well. And we are now getting bonuses on our Lynel bows, which means I am now ready to teleport over here to Bravery's Grasp. I'm going to fly down and take out those next 2 Lynels. And I'll do that in a separate video. We'll go ahead and call it quits for this one. Thanks for sticking with me. Happy hunting.